So I'm going to do a reading on Miss Asia degree. Two things. I was called to grab a tiger stone, and I usually chew gum, but all I could find was a pink starburst. I don't know if that has meaning somehow. The tiger stone, tiger's eye, money, energy, luck, protection, divination, courage, grounding, grace, and clarity. Birthstone for Capricorn, aligned with Sun, Fire, and Earth. And Asia was a Leo. Um, so just so you guys see, even when I'm not doing readings, I do have a bunch of readings planned. So, Asia. Okay, let's start with what I got. The broken one, King of Pentacles. Failure, defeat, despair, losing things that are the most important to them, feeling incomplete. Ecclesiastic, and I know it said something that she loved going to church and she loved going to her Bible study classes. The ear, a portal, listening, empathy, equilibrium. So I know I pulled this a while ago, and what I felt like I was getting was she runs away, and then something about I remember something about the farm, and then something about either a couple, or I don't know, somebody picks her up, but now I'm getting it in a different way. So let's say I pulled it a year ago and I had a inkling of what I thought, but now it's kind of turning. So what I think happened is she gets in a fight with her father. I think he hit her in the ear, or he heard something that she told someone at church. And that is, like, say she said something as a 9-year-old, like, I like girls. I don't like boys. I'm going to be with a girl when I get older. Something to that effect. That's what I was getting. So we go here. What happened? 8 of Cups. The 4 of Swords in reverse. Justice. Knight of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. And 8 of Pentacles. Okay. So what I was getting was, I remember something about her, something about another little girl. I have to go back and watch this. And I feel like either the church helped her or this little girl helped her and she got away. But then I feel like she went to a couple who wasn't so protective of children. I feel like they abuse children. But for some reason, I keep getting lesbianism. Somebody being a lesbian. Like, say if there was a married couple that took her in, the lady preferred women and, unfortunately, girls. So I'm going to ask with the cards I have left. Let me ask these questions and then I will. So 2-8 speaks of news, and that's where I think the dad got the news from church, at church, surrounding church, about church. I don't know what the news he got is, but we'll see. He heard something. So 2-8. Oh, and the other thing I got was 2 queens, but we haven't gotten to that part. Oh no, that'd be a king and a queen. Hold on. Yeah, I did get 2 queens, so that speaks of a sincere friend, and I don't know if that was that little girl, church people, or the people that found her and took her in. So let me ask. Knight of Wands. All right. Asia, did your parents have something to do with this? Maybe and the lovers. Oh. If she was older, I could see her being gay and trying to hide it and the dad being upset. But because she was 9 and the time frame this was, 2000, things were a little different then. You didn't just pop out and come out to your parents. All right. Did this have something to do with the church? The hermit, maybe. Interesting. Did you go with another couple? Ooh, the chariot, maybe. So I would say yes, yes, and yes. The parents, the church with the hermit. And did you go with another couple? Yes. Movement, travel. Okay. Can you tell me what we need to know about the farm? Let me go here. Lily, 7 of Wands. So now I've got 2 sevens. So news, 2 eights, new knowledge. 2 nines, proof of receipt. 3 sevens. Let me not count like this. Okay. The farm, lilies. Forecast a happy life, but family sorrow if surrounded by clouds. Yeah, there's some clouds up in here. Lying above the person signifies virtuous life, but when under indicates immorality. Yeah, that's what I was getting. The farm. Asia, did you run away? I'm going to take this from the bottom. Asia, did you run away? The fool, no. I'm going to ask one more question. Asia, are you still alive? Temperance, maybe. For some strange reason, I'm going to go back to my first reading. I feel like her and whoever that little girl was ran away together. That's what I feel. Now, when I asked who is the girl in the picture, forgive me, I don't remember what picture, but when I go watch it, I'll remember. The world, someone's whose home she felt comfortable in and been to. The 7 of Swords, the Queen of Swords. I feel like there was a lesson here to be learned. kind of like when you're younger and Asia, are you still alive? Temperance, maybe. Asia, have you moved on in life? Have you passed over? The high priestess, maybe. They're keeping that a secret. I feel like it's something about a lesson learned, kind of like when you're younger and you wish you had other parents, or you wish you grew up in another household, and then you get somewhere else and you realize how good you have it, that it wasn't that bad. Um, so, unfortunately, I don't like that we have the world, the Seven of Swords, the Queen of Swords, Death, which not, I didn't have this card, but I was called to pull another one, and that's the one that came out. The Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So who was this other lady? A sincere friend, but that might have led her to her demise. Um, and then I got the Elementalist, which is the Five of Wands, who was competition or fell in competition with her. It says nature triumphing over civilization, casting aside society's expectations for one's true self, which goes back to my lesbian thing, natural disasters. And that brings me back to her sleeping outside at the farm, or something like that. What's this? All right, Asia. I just saw this. I'm going to take it. Eight of Pentacles again. Something about work. Somebody's work. Maybe somebody was cheating at work, cheating romantically, or cheating in the books. I don't know what that would have to do with her. Maybe this has to do with her parents, and she was suffering because they were fighting. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. All right, so she wants us to know, again, the Eight of Pentacles. This is like I'm going to take you out of my will or something. Um, Two more cards. Eight of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. I don't love that one. She wants us to know somebody that she either went to school with, somebody that she knows that they worked with. I'm going to family card. Asia. What do you want us to know? Eight of Wands. Two eights. What's two eights again? Two eights. That's knowledge. Some more news. Maybe something like she knew her father. Maybe she knew her father found out something and things were going to change when he got home from work. So she took off, but she said she didn't run away. I may have to pull out this one. Asia, what is all this about? Why did all this happen? The prodigy. That's an interesting card to come out. Maybe they had too many expectations on her. I was getting that too. The prodigy in the act of consummation, symbolizes the human virtue of creating what is astounding and which serves the marvelous. Associated with Saturn, a lesson, the letter X and the number 8. It's funny because I keep getting 8. It represents the Action of time as justice and power of manifestation. Yeah, I think she took off. As an element of prediction, it promises episodes that are fulfilled, threatening dangers, surprising events, and unthought teachings. Yeah, I feel like that's everything I just said. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. Oh, let me get one each of these cards. Okay. Asia, what do you want us to know? Computer. Ooh, okay, that's interesting. Asia, what would you like us to know? I only want one. This one? I got two. Okay. Everything happens for a reason. Um, Fun-shaped nuggets and grasslands. Computer. So I remember they said parents were strict and kept them inside and didn't want them to have a computer because of predators, which I found ironic, but you'll let them go to church? Okay. Not judging, but that's just how I feel. I don't know if that's judging or not, but I just find that ironic again. Fun shaped nuggets, playful, fanciful, and imaginative. And the grasslands. Okay. Peace, calm, and patience. And then let me go back here because it said for the quote on this, the prodigy, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak. So maybe she was at the library or somewhere else and on the computer. Um, Maybe she met someone through the computer, good or bad. It doesn't seem bad, but, or maybe, and also, maybe they will find proof through someone's computer. Okay, that's my Asia degree reading. Thank you.